So as you might have guessed, I'm kind of into organization. And I hope, again, it's a way for us to be clear about what we're doing. So you are to, for each unit, keep a portfolio. So unit 1, 2, etc. And you can fill that in, or I can fill that in. I really don't care. This portfolio is due at the beginning of the period, the day of each test. Not quiz, just test. What happens is I collect them, I give you the test. While you're taking the test, I grade the portfolios. When you're done with the test, hopefully you will pick up a graded portfolio. Okay? So, at the beginning of the portfolio, you have a title page, anything you want, computer graphic, crayons, I don't care. Just make sure your name's on there, math analysis, and the date that it's due. Now, we have more than one due date. But if you want to save a tree, what you can do is have one title page. And after the first portfolio has been collected and passed back to you, you can cross out the due date and put the next one in. Okay? So you have a bunch of cross outs and new dates, that's fine. Then you should get a package of 5 dividers. You know, those colored tabs. And I don't understand, but I guess I have to explain this. When you put the tabs in, this is the first tab, then behind it's the second, then the third, then the fourth, then the fifth. The back tab is the bottom tab. But students do like, well, this is the first tab, this is the second tab, it's like, I don't get it. They just put it in any old way. It's crazy. You don't have to label the tabs. Just have them there. I know what's coming. I designed this thing. Okay? So after the first tab, you'll have this portfolio format sheet that you have in front of you. It serves as 2 things: a table of contents and a quick way for me to grade your portfolio. Because like I said, you're getting it back that same day. Your class standards. The A students have them signed by the parents already. The rest of you will catch up. You need to have your portfolio organized exactly as this format sheet describes. It should be neat. You are to use either a 1/2 inch or 1 inch binder, no larger. Okay? What you're going to do after each unit is you'll have a binder at home. That'll be your 3 inch binder, the big one. And that one you can have like 10 dividers or 2 sets of 5. And what we're going to do is to get ready for the final from the very beginning instead of waiting. So after the unit's over, you will take the part that you take out of this portfolio and put it in the binder at home, and now you're getting ready for the final. Okay? Anyway, so this is the small one, and your pages should be attached and somewhat clean, you know. Second divider will be your grade sheet. And did I pass that out?
You did.
Did not? Okay. We'll talk about that tomorrow.
You did.
I did? Okay. But all it is you're going to copy these numbers from your grade sheet on the hub. That's all it is. And we're going to track your progress so you can see how you're doing as the school year moves along. Okay? Third divider will be the assignment sheet that you just received. And when Unit 2 comes along, I don't want to see the Unit 1 stuff. So let's draw a line here. Everything above this line you're going to keep throughout the whole year. Everything below this line changes from one unit to the next. Okay? So the assignment sheet that you have in front of you, and you need to fill in all the items. So here's what you do. A students can take their device out and go to the hub. The rest of you can just watch me. And so on the hub, you have a calendar. And down here at the bottom is the end of August. Yesterday, we did 1.0. Today, we're doing 1.1, etc., etc., etc. So what you do is you go to the assignment sheet, and yesterday was what date? 8/26, and it's due 8/27. And yes, I'm going to collect it and give you a grade, so you can check, X, circle, I don't care. And then throughout the school year, questionnaires or surveys are sent out to you asking how long did it take for you to do your homework. Okay? So to help you kind of track that, you can write down here how long it took you to do that, hopefully in minutes, not hours. Right? And then today, we're going to do 1-1, and tomorrow it's going to be due. Okay? So what you do is you, later on, not now, go through the calendar and fill this in. You could fill it in day by day. You could fill it all in now, because the calendar probably is not going to change. After the assignment sheet will come your assignments in order. They should be numbered, so you may not have done this already, but the assignment that you were given yesterday should be numbered 1.0 someplace on that page. I don't think I did it, but if I did, good for me. And then when you go over your homework and you correct it or you take notes on it, you're going to do it in non-black ink, so it stands out from the pencil. All right? Black ink does not quite stand out from the pencil, especially for some of you who press so hard using pencil. Right? Fourth divider, you'll put in the chapter quizzes for Unit 1. And then for Unit 2, you're also going to put in the Unit 1 test. You get the Unit 1 test back when we start Unit 2, right? Now, like I think you got the gist of it yesterday, you learn from your mistakes. Okay, mistakes are a learning opportunity, I think. So from a quiz, what you do is you correct your mistakes on your quiz, either on the exam, and if it's on the exam, you need to do it in, again, non-black ink. If you correct it on a separate sheet of paper, you can use pencil. Okay? Now, you are to correct, and then you are to explain. Correcting is the math part with numbers and letters. Explain is a sentence. Okay? I forgot to distribute. I dropped the variable. I dropped the exponent. Okay? if you, as you correct as the semester goes along, and you keep saying, I dropped the negative sign, I dropped the negative sign, I dropped the negative sign, maybe you'll learn to look for that. You see what I'm saying? But if you say, I was careless, that gets you nowhere. So careless is not an explanation. I was stupid? Well, we already know that. So that's not an explanation. Okay? It has to be mathematical. And it's just one sentence. I don't need an essay. Okay? Just one sentence. So you can describe. And coming up with how to explain what your mistake was will help you to learn. Because your brain thinks in a language. Your brain doesn't think in X's and Y's and numbers. Once you get that sentence in there, then it starts to make sense. Then last tab will be the notes. So the worksheet that we did yesterday was like notes. That's where that will go. And I believe I passed out to you notes for today. That will go in there as well. And you'll date those, title those. If we have any worksheets, that's where they go as well, in the 5th section. Now, each of these sections is worth a point. Point here. Don't fill this in. You don't know what it's worth yet. So each of these will get you a point. And so a total of 6 points possible for each portfolio. Okay? And it's due when? The day of the test. If you throw it in late, you lose 3 points. You lose half the value. So try to get it in on time.